evaporates with your saliva and it foams up in your mouth. So you don't need a toothbrush to use it. You don't need water to activate it.
So one sec, I gotta switch earbuds.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry.
That's right. So you just swish it around like you would mouthwash, and it cleans your teeth. It bubbles up. You do it for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you spit it out, and your teeth are clean. It gets rid of all the germs and bacteria that's in your mouth after you eat when you wake up in the morning. It's just a quick.
So are you a dentist?
Way. I am not, actually.
So what caused this? What's created this?
All right. So I've been in the Marine Corps for 14 years. And during my time in the service, I deployed places where my toothpaste would burst, the seams would come open, and I've deployed places where the tube of toothpaste would actually freeze. So I thought that it would be more beneficial if Marines on the front line and all service members in general would be able to access, a good bit of clean health wherever they are deployed or training. So that's what led me to create this. I was a part of a commissioning program. So I went from enlisted to officer in the Marine Corps. And while I was at the University of South Florida, that's where I earned my degree, I turned my idea that I had in for a long time into reality.
Yep.
And that happened in about 2015. I'm not a chemist either. I have a finance degree, as you are familiar with. So it took me about a month to get the ratio to work properly and clean. And after I found...
And what's it made of?
There's 7 ingredients. They're all natural. We have soapwort root is our wildest ingredient. You have citric acid and 5 other lists of ingredients that it's on the package. Xylitol is good for strengthening your teeth and the enamel. It's a little bit of a sweetener that we have in there. Zinc, zinc to kind of help with the foaming action of the product. Yeah. But they're all natural ingredients. They can be found at any health food store or online. Like, there's nothing crazy about them. They just works together. It's patented, and it was created for the warfighter in mind. But I soon found out that campers and hikers and travelers and business people, like it's for an entire market of individuals that could utilize this product.
And so, do you have a pitch deck on this?
I do. I sent it to Diani.
Okay. So I need to get that. I didn't get that yet. Is your patent included in that?
It is not. I can send that to her as well. So you will receive it. But
so tell me about the cost structure.
Okay. So Leader Marine, I don't have a plethora amount of money to put toward this product. So what I was able to scrape together was enough inventory to put it on Amazon to build brand awareness. Okay. Right now we're selling on Amazon for $9.99. The cost to me for this product was well above that market. So I'm not even making any money. It was specifically to build brand awareness. And I did it to get the word out about Rippak because it's such a unique product. The reason why I need investors is to help lower the margins. If I can get an investor on board, the margins for us would be less than $1.50 per pouch.
What's it right now?
Right now it's $9.42 on Amazon. $9.99 is what we started out as.
What's your cost to produce it right now without volume?
The batch that we did of 500 units, it cost $12.40 per pouch. So I knew from the beginning that I was going to be coming out of pocket for this, but it was an idea that I had for an extremely long time. 2010, when the earthquake happened in Haiti, my unit was ready to go there. We were the first troops on the ground to help with the natural disasters, and we handed out hundreds of thousands of meals ready to eat, the M.R.E. rations, and there was nothing in there to clean their teeth. And what I soon found out, not only were we providing care for bodily injuries, we were providing dental care as well. Well, we were handing them M.R.Es that are processed food they couldn't even eat because they had dental issues. And from that point on, and all of my experience in the Marine Corps, I figured that a single serving tooth powder could be implemented in those rations because you don't need a toothbrush to use it. You don't need water to use it. So anywhere where there's bad water or no water at all, you can still clean your teeth. And that's what drove me to create the product and take that initial plunge to pay out of pocket and not make any revenue back just to get the word out there about the product.
Interesting. How many have you sold?
We have 120 left. So out of 500 is what we started with.
So about 380?
Yes.
And
yes.
have you started a reoccurring revenue process of getting them just to reorder or order? And
we have a
right. So every month, I mean, that's going to be the benefit of this product is your reoccurring revenue.
Right. We have a few individuals that I have noticed that do reoccurring purchases. Yep. And I've tried to reach out to them to kind of see what demographic they fall on, like if they're campers or hikers or just preppers, because it's good for preppers too. Those doomsday preppers, you have to help them as well.
There's a lot of them.
Right. But I have yet to be able to reach those individuals. So I'm just trying to take it day by day with what I can and being active duty. I do have a business partner that kind of helps on the back end with everything.
Okay.
And we collaborate every day to figure out what we can do next to push the product forward. But we're asking $375,000 for 12.5%. And that's a $3 million valuation. The reason why it'd be used for marketing and advertising. We would utilize it for trade shows to help branding with a motocross and military events. Here lately, the motocross industry across the whole industry has showed an interest in Rippak advertising and being part of their community, because it's a tight-knit community. And when you're out doing motocross, you get a bunch of dirt and stuff in your mouth and your teeth, and they don't have anything. They go day by day while they're out there in the desert or whatever track they're racing on. That's why they found this product interesting. But the biggest bulk that we're trying to focus on is M.R.E. contracts. So the meals ready to eat is what all military branches use. Every military branch has on hand about 2.5 to 3 million boxes of M.R.Es. In one box of M.R.E, there's 12 M.R.Es. Okay. That's anywhere between a $40 to $60 million contract.
How do you get that? What's the reality of you getting that contract?
So I have contacted a general in the Army who works hand in hand with Natick Labs, which is the lab that creates and changes and fixes all of the M.R.E. flavor product, everything. He tried Rippak, and he let his team try Rippak. The triple berry flavor that we have, although that won the initial taste test out of 100 people in the beginning, we've soon to find out that individuals want a minty fresh or an orange flavor when it comes to a tooth product. So we tried to please the crowd in the beginning out of that 100 that chose this flavor. And now on the back end, we're having to pay for it. So that's one thing that he requested a change to further push it into the M.R.Es.
Interesting. I like this deal. I don't like the money deal. I want more equity than that, but we'll negotiate that later. So, so can I get your deck, and do you have a whole revenue model inside and how you're going to use the funds?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
And do you need it all now, or can you do it in tranches?
It would be easier to have it now so that we actually saturate the market with what Rippak is and what it can do potentially in the outdoor industry and for the military. But that's open for negotiation. Just another tidbit. Here recently, we teamed up with a lady in the Bahamas. They were just hit by that hurricane. She bought a lot of our units to test it and try it out there to hand it out to those that are in need. So we're anxious to hear the feedback from that as well.
Okay.
That's just another niche that this product can be utilized for, is natural disasters, which happen on a occurring basis. And it's not just for the military to hand out M.R.Es. We're talking about Red Cross and aid and relief packages, health and comfort packages that all military members get from the USO. This product can go anywhere. Think about your hotel and lodging industry. When you get off of a plane and you're traveling, you get into your room and you have your shampoo and your soap and your conditioner. There's no toothbrush and there's no toothpaste. It's a great licensing potential for the hotel and lodging industry to have right there on their table. And it's also walking material advertising for that individual that licenses it as well.
So why the name Rippak?
Well, it comes in a pack, okay? And it's a single serving, and you just rip the pack, pour it in your mouth and it foams up. I can do it for you if you want. You want to see what it
I'm
looks
okay.
like.
Yeah. Yo, I'm going to ask
But
for a sample though. I'd like to see what it's like.
absolutely.
Okay. So I'm interested in this one. I like this one. This is an easy one. So think of Shave Club, right? They're making
Absolutely.
a fortune, right?
Well,
And
they
they're
sold
making it
for
on the reoccurring revenue.
Right. Well, the original creators of Dollar Shave Club, they sold it for $4 billion. So
I know.
It's a easy market to hit. You just have to have the right channel to do that. And that's what I'm looking for.
All right. I like it. So I'm going to send you the email you need the deck to and where to send some of the samples, include the patent. So my patent attorney can look at that. And then let's talk again. You're in where? Where are you located?
I'm in California.
Okay. SoCal?
29 Palms. It's in the middle of the desert.
I don't know exactly where that is.
On top of this current patent that we have, we also have a couple patent pending that goes around our initial patent to include different ingredients and different things that would change the way that the product reaches out to you. So, for example, the one that I have now, no other company can have an oral dentifrice inside of a single serving unit. A single serving unit being between certain thresholds of whatever the patent covers. The patent pending product, or the patent that is pending has different ingredients like caffeine or other ingredients that will help give you a boost in the morning or at night if you brush your teeth, if you need to stay up for patrols like military members do, or if you're on watch or whatever.
Or go the other way and put melatonin or CBD in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm actually interested. This is a good one. I like this one. So let me send you an email where to send the deck as well as an address for some samples. And then let's talk next week right away.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Great to meet you.
Right. You as well. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Talk soon.
Have a great day.